Most people think exporters send quotations only when an order is confirmed. But in reality, the quotation journey starts way before the first order ever happens. Today, I'll take you behind the scenes of how we, as exporters, prepare, calculate, and send quotations even before a buyer decides to place their very first order. Let me tell you a story. A few months ago, we received an inquiry from an importer in Africa. Sounds exciting, right? But here's the twist. This importer wasn't ready to place an order yet. He simply asked, "Can you send me your quotation?" Now, at this point, many beginners either send a random number or they hesitate completely. But here's what really happens in the background. Understanding the inquiry. First, we carefully study the inquiry. We check what exact product is the buyer asking for. Second, what specifications, size, quality, packaging. Third, what is the destination, country, and port? Because the quotation is not just a price tag, it's a professional document that reflects our seriousness. Back-end calculations. Once we understand the product, the real math begins. We talk to manufacturers and suppliers. We ask for the latest X factory rates. We add packaging cost, transportation to port, customs charges, freight, and sometimes insurance. It's like solving a puzzle. Every small cost affects the final quotation. Multiple versions. Here's something many don't know. We usually prepare more than one quotation. One for FOB, free on board, where the buyer takes care of freight. One for CIF, cost, insurance, and freight, where we include shipping all the way to their port. This gives the buyer clarity and shows we are ready for both scenarios. The look of professionalism. Then comes the presentation. A quotation is not just numbers, it includes company details and branding, product description and specifications, payment terms, validity of the offer. This is often the first impression a buyer gets of us. And trust me, first impression matters. In fact, I still remember one buyer who told me, "We received quotation from 4 companies, but yours looked the most professional and detailed. That's why we chose to proceed with you." That one well-prepared quotation turned into a long-term relationship. What happens next? After preparing, we send the quotation to the buyer. Sometimes they negotiate. Sometimes they stay silent. And sometimes they place their order. But the key point is the quotation is often your first sales pitch. Even before one container moves, the buyer is already judging your professionalism. Lesson. So next time you hear the word quotation, don't think it's just a random price list. Behind it lies hours of calculation, communication, and professionalism. And remember, exporting excellence starts long before the first order. This is Mohit Goyal from Jayshri Global. Exporting excellence, importing integrity. If you found this story useful, don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts below. And yes, let me know if you want me to break down the actual quotation format in the future video.